Who could forget this classic ad from the 2008 campaign? Hillary Clinton claiming she was the most reliable candidate to answer a 3 a.m. call to the White House rather than Barack Obama. So did Hillary Clinton's ad come true? When it comes to Benghazi, Texas Congressman Louis Gohmert says so, and he joins us live from Dallas this morning. Congressman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Steve.
There was no 3 a.m. phone call. The president did, however, have a phone call at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, he got a briefing at 5 o'clock in the afternoon about what was going on, and then as Secretary Panetta said, there was no other contact, not with the president. Now, Dennis McDonough, his chief of staff, said, oh, he was briefed all during the night. Well, how was he briefed? It was made very clear in testimony there were no phone calls either way. We had people out there dying, and people that he committed there, that he sent there, and there were no phone calls either way. It's absolutely incredible. Steve, how many times have you told people, look, I'm going to stay up. You call me when you get there because I want to make sure you're all right. I mean, nothing like that. It's just incredible. Maybe they were using the ostrich pillow. I don't know. But something worked to allow them to sleep. Now, I do know he had a very busy campaign appearance the next day in Las Vegas. I'm sure he wanted to look good for that, for heaven's sake. He committed air resources to bomb Gaddafi on behalf of rebels we knew included al-Qaeda. Why wouldn't he commit our military air forces to help Americans instead of al-Qaeda?
Yeah, and I know members of your party have tried to push the White House and tried to push the president to, let's connect the dots. We want to know what all happened.
Exactly.
But the White House...
when.
Right, exactly. We want to know all the details. But the White House doesn't, they're in no hurry to let that out because thanks to a compliant news media, nobody really is talking about this story except us and you.
Well, and it's extraordinary because we haven't been able to interview the people that survived there, but there were sources that Fox News had back at the time that said, look, we heard radio traffic saying we have dry feet over Libya. That's Air Force terms for we got a plane over Libya. Well, now we're told, well, we never had authority to come over Libya, so maybe there was a plane that came over. Why? They could have had planes there in an hour and a half, 3 at the most from Croatia, and that would have been C-130s. Nothing got there for hours, 20 hours about. Well, it was incredible.
I think, Congressman, I think what we're learning, unfortunately, is at that point, the priority of the White House and the president was to get reelected because we were just outside of, that big November election.